You're watching The Travel Fam, a family of four that loves exploring on our own terms. We're The Travel Fam, and this is our 7 days in the Algarve. We stayed in a small town which was called Olhos de Agua. It's about 10 to 15 minutes drive away from Albufeira. We stayed in a beautiful hotel called 3HB Guarana, and it was part of a package holiday deal with Jet2 Holidays. Okay, let's stop this video right there, because from what I've just seen, there's a hotel, which means that the Travel Fam went on a package holiday. And that's correct, we did go on a package holiday, and for a long time I thought, like, I'm not going to share this video, because our whole reason for sharing our holidays, our vacations on YouTube, was to explain that we don't do package holidays, we travel on our own terms, and therefore I was worried that sharing this sort of package holiday would throw things off a bit. But then I thought, well, actually, it's really important for me to share our sort of mantra, our reasoning for why we feel that package holidays aren't right for us. Now, we had a great time in the Algarve. We spent 7 days there, just about 10 minutes away from Albufeira, and it was lovely. We had a lovely time. I'm not saying it was a bad vacation in any way. It was a great experience and we loved it. However, I wanted to take this time to explain that it was this package holiday, which was one of our first holidays after the pandemic, and it was really this one that made us think, you know what, this is not the way we want to travel. This is not everything we like about travel, and we're a family that wants to give our girls the best experiences possible, take them to as many countries and as places as possible. So it really isn't for us doing a package holiday, and I'm going to list the reasons why. First of all, we flew with Jet2 on a package holiday, which I know many people do if you're from the UK. They're a really good travel company, pretty affordable holidays. And we flew from Manchester Airport into Faro in the very south of the Algarve. And on arrival, we queued for quite a long time at security to get through, so 2-hour flight, maybe like 30 minutes to get through security, then collect our bags. Then the lovely Jet2 people directed us to a coach where we sat for 45 minutes before we even moved. We were just sat there on a coach. Its engine was running, aircon was on, it wasn't terrible, but we hated that. So we sat there until everybody else arrived on the coach. We then stopped off at 3 other hotels before we finally got to our hotel. We got into the hotel and we queued for 30 minutes just to check in. And the hotel was great. I can't tell you enough. We stayed in a 4-star, all-inclusive, really nice pools, really nice rooms, great customer service. I'm not really knocking the hotels, it was more the style of holiday we were on, so we had to go through the sort of getting up early just to put a towel on a sunbed so we could get anywhere near the pool. We had to eat when we were told to eat, and the food was fine. It was good some days, but you do get bored of it by the end of the week. It didn't feel like we had that flexibility. We didn't hire a car, which probably we should have done, but all in all, it was just a good holiday without being amazing. And I think the Algarve's such a beautiful place, and there's so much to see and do, especially for families with young kids, that we feel like we wasted the opportunity by doing a package holiday. Now, it's great for some people like it, but the idea of this channel is to show you that we stay in very individual properties, whether they be apartments or villas, and we visit lots of different places. We have that flexibility to travel on our own terms. That being said, the Algarve is great. I do recommend it. So I'm still going to share with you some images and video from that holiday and talk you through what we did. But I just thought it was important to sort of stop and make a point of saying this is the reason why we didn't choose to, or we don't choose to go on package holidays, and we won't in the future. All right, well, enjoy the pretty pictures of the Algarve. Let's start again with our 7 days in the Algarve, staying in Olhos de Agua. It was a beautiful place, a small town with a few restaurants, a really nice beach, and it was great to be able to just wander out of the hotel down to the beach where the kids could play. We had a great view from our hotel, which was a really nice place to stay. It was 4 stars, it was all inclusive, beautiful sunshine every day, 2 great pools, a really nice place to be looked after, if you will. Even though, after all we've said, we're not a fan of package holidays, I think the hotel was really good, and the restaurants were actually really nice. They had 3 restaurants on site. One of the excursions we took was a trip to the Bengali Caves, which was a fantastic experience. We went on quite a fast speedboat. It wasn't sort of crazy fast, but it was a nice way to explore the coastline of the Algarve. It's a really beautiful place to visit, and I do recommend it. I will say that the caves themselves do get really busy with paddleboarders and kayakers and many other boats trying to get in and out. So it's a shame that you don't get that feeling of being there just for yourselves, but we did enjoy it. We also had the chance to see some dolphins in the wild, playing around in the ocean. As you can see, there were lots of other boats there and lots of other people watching them as well, which I did feel a bit bad. Can't we leave them alone for a little bit? But it's a magical experience to see wildlife in their own environment. We also took a trip to Albufeira. I do recommend visiting the old town. It's beautiful. It's a really pretty place. Lots of shops, lots of markets, lots of tacky sort of souvenirs of Portugal, but it was great. And this is another little shot again of the bay at Olhos de Agua, which was a great place to visit day or night. Thanks for watching the Travel Fam, and we'd be grateful if you would give us a like, subscribe to our channel. We're going to be sharing more exciting stuff about travel, how we book things, how we choose things, what we do to organise our holidays. Please drop us a comment, tell us where you want us to go, tell us where you want to go, and let's chat through YouTube and find out about all our different travel experiences, good and bad. So give us a like, give us a subscribe, and drop us a comment as well. Thanks very much for watching, and go watch our other videos on Split and a video from Tuscany as well, which is really good. Thanks.